How y'all doing? Let's jump on into it, shall we? Let's practice that Frailing strum. We're going to do it while changing chords and just get ourselves warmed up, get the fingers all jumped up. You see how my fingers pop and everything. So let's get everything done, get stiffness out the joints. Let's go. It's a quarter note to eighth note, so we count 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. One, two, three. Let's go to C. We're going to go to D. 1, 2, 3, D. Nice and relaxed. We'll go back to G. 1, 2, 3, G. Now, in place of that strike, I'm going to show y'all the G major scale. And I'm going to do it in place of that strike. The G major scale. There's a whole line of scales out there, depending on what key you're in. There's the A major scale. There's also an E major scale, F scale, a C scale. There's D. There's even flat scales, E flat scale, all over the place. Now and there's also the major scales and stuff like that are made up of wholes and half steps. The chromatic scales. There's a bunch of scales out there which really help out a lot of improvisations, and a lot of solos out there come from using the scales. Scales are a wonderful tool to know and a wonderful tool to have access to. A lot of the melody in a lot of your old folk songs and a lot of your old bluegrass songs come from a scale. Your chords derive from a scale. Every note of a chord are tuned to a scale. Everything on the fingerboard, everything on the fretboard has a purpose. These frets and things aren't just there for show. Chromatic scales. Chromatic scales are scales that just go up every half step. Major scales have wholes and halves. You ever seen a tablature out there, and instead of chords, like if you pull any song up off the internet, and instead of them using chords, they have numbers on top of the lyrics, like 1, 4, 5, or 7 or something. Those numbers are in correlation with notes of a major scale. In this case, I'm tuned to the key of G. So my 1, 4, 5 chord progression in the key of G, the 1, 4, 5 chord progression. Start on G. A, B, C, hold Count how many notes that was. 2, 3, 4. C is the fourth major note of the G scale. G, G, A, B, C. So that way you already know the fourth, when you see 1, 4, 5, the 4 is a C chord. G, C. Make sense? I hope it does. I hope I'm explaining this to you, because I was thinking all day long how I was going to explain this to help make it make sense to you. So I hope it does. And I apologize if it don't. Your fifth note, 1, 4, 5 chord progression. Let's figure that out. So we already know G, A, B, C. That is your fourth major note. What's the next one? Your first string open is your fifth note, which is tuned to a D. So you got G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So D is the fifth note. G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your 1, 4, 5 chord progression in the key of G is G, C, and D. Practice your scales. Study them. Get a scale chart of each key, A, E, C, D. Study them. And you count. When you see the notes, count 1, 4, 5, and you'll learn your 1, 4, 5 chord progressions. In the key of F, I know the 1, 4, 5 chord progression. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. It's F, B flat, and C. F, B flat, and C. In the key of D, your chord progression is D, A, and G. That is the most powerful tool you can ever have, is scales. There's rhyme and reason for the fretboard. And there's patterns there. Once you figure out those patterns, you'll see how simple it is and how they just repeat. Did you know that up and down the fretboard, there's about 3 or 4 different ways you can play a C? C like we normally do. C at the 5th fret. And the third way that I know is make an F shape, slide it up to the 10th fret. These are 3 ways that I know how to play C. I made that discovery a few years ago, actually. So I have 3 different variations of a C chord that I can play. There's rhyme and reason there. So let's do, and also you can find a lot of melody. Like playing and singing. You realize a lot of songs that you sing are within the scale. There's a big old walnut tree down the road here for me, where you lay down $1 or 2. And you go around the bend and you come back again. Now let me see if I can find the melody of that. And all I did was use the scale. So my advice, look up some scales. Study each key. If you like to sing in the key of A, that's fine. But once you learn the scale pattern to that, you can pick out any melody. It's the same. Music is there. It's so simple. There's patterns, rhythms and patterns. You have to break through the barriers. Study the basics. And the rest will come to you. All the patterns, you'll realize them. You'll see them. Okay? Well, what's going on this week? The other day, I did a video on the workbench. I was fixing up my wife's guitar, putting new strings on it and everything, and we did the video. It's about 50 minutes long, so we're going to go through it, edit that, splice it to at least, try to get it down to at least 25 minutes. Half the time, So we're going to do that probably, and it'll probably be uploaded sometime next week. Look for that bow round next Wednesday or Thursday, whatever comes first, whatever day comes first. And so, yeah, doing a lot of stuff for Series 3. I hope y'all like it and enjoy it. And practice it. I just got done recording on the guitar lesson. That will be uploaded on this Monday. I hope you enjoyed last Monday's guitar lesson. If you have a friend who's wanting to learn to play guitar, introduce them to this channel. And, I've already said this before. You don't even have to click subscribe if you don't want to. Do it that way you can get instant notifications when I upload videos. But I'm not really doing this to look for subscribers. I'm not looking for this to do it for any kind of sponsors or anything, Doing this to share. And so yeah, just share it amongst your friends. And if you don't want to share these videos, that's fine. Be the one to inspire them. Teach them. It'll help you in the long run because being able to teach something, you got to have a basic foundation of understanding of what you're teaching. Sometimes it don't stop a lot of people from teaching shit they don't know enough about. Me, I just teach you what I know to this point. And there's still some stuff that I'm still trying to learn. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've only been playing for almost 6 years. And versus people that have been playing for 30 or so years, I can't even come close. I just know some basics, scales. I've been playing music nearly all my life. Not banjo. It's mainly guitar, trombone. I played in a marching band and a symphonic band in high school. And so I know a basic rhythm counting and reading sheet music. But I haven't practiced that over the years, so some of it's still kind of vague to me, So I'm relearning a lot of this stuff. But anyway, practice your scale. And if it helps you, just... If I went to Frailing strum, then the 1-4-5 chord progression. Had to use the pick this week. My fingernail kind of started chipping off. It figures. I finally grow one long enough where I can play the banjo without my pick. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful week. Alright, I'll see y'all. Love y'all. Bye.